How's it going? I'm TwoTuned, and I'm actually super excited to record this one. Finally getting to my favorite album from 21 Pilots, Trench. You know, I might spoil how I feel about a lot of these tracks the whole time, but I'm just gonna plop these on for the whole time. If you don't know, I have a rating scale on how I rate tracks, and if I don't like it, it's the Chinese knockoff. If I think it's mid, it gets the Mambo sauce, and if I like it, I wear my favorite pair of sunglasses. And I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I like every single song on the Trench album. I really do. And I don't know how quick this video is gonna be, if it's gonna be like shorter than usual, but I am trying to hurry and listen to the rest of the albums because Clancy just released. I want to get through reviewing and reacting to all the albums before I actually get to Clancy, so I can give it a fair shake and have all the other albums in mind. Without further ado, let's open up this bad boy with Jumpsuit. Oh man, I love the guitar.
I can't believe how much I hate pressures of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit, cover me. Jumpsuit, cover me.
Already, Tyler's voice just sounds so much more mature than on all of his previous albums.
Spirits in my room, friend or foe. Felt it in my youth, feel it when I'm old. Jumpsuit, dusting off my. I'll be right there, but you'll have to grab my throat and lift me in the air. If you need anyone.
Again, his vocals are just amazing. I love the voice he's putting on here.
I'll stop my plans, but you'll have to tie me down and then break both my hands. If you need anyone.
Man. And then the drums come in, and it's just so good.
I can't believe how much I hate pressures of a new place roll my way. Jumpsuit, cover me. Oh, jumpsuit, cover me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, what an amazing opener to the album. And I'm going to let the outro play out and let the intro to Levitate play out just so you can see how amazing they interconnect. Oh, now we're on Levitate. Oh yeah, baby.
Ever since the 7th grade, I learned to fire breathing. Though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help. Learn to levitate with just a little help.
Oh my god, dude, the production is just so much better. It's so much better than almost all of their albums. I don't know how a band that could give you stuff like Regional at Best and Blurryface can give you albums like this. Even Vessel pales in comparison to this album. I don't understand.
I know I shouldn't say this, but a curse from you is all that I would need right now, man.
But a curse from you is all that I would need right now, man. It's like saying, like, come on, man, I just need you to say one more thing. Come on, so I can make my move. No, we are not just graffiti on a passing train. I got back when I was my back in that slot. I won't need to replace it. Oh, yes!
Oh, I know how to levitate up off my feet. And ever since the 7th grade, I learned to fire breathing. Though I feed on things that fell, you can learn to levitate with just a little help. You can levitate with just a little help.
Oh my god, dude. The flow. His flow is so much better than almost any rap that he's ever done. Honestly, it probably is the best. And then the drums are just... The drums and production are also just amazing. Welcome to Trench, baby. Oh my god, I'm gonna kind of talk about Jumpsuit and Levitate because I kind of let them just play through. But oh my god, dude. I kind of count Jumpsuit and Levitate as one song. Just one song connected by 2 tracks. And it's just amazing. The production is amazing. The lyrics are amazing. Just everything's amazing. I can't explain how much better this is compared to everything else they've ever put out. It's so good. And that's coming from a fan who likes a lot of their older albums and stuff. This is triumphs them without even trying. It's just so mature, so much more mature than anything they've ever done. It's like they went from like the radio hit friendly zeitgeist of an album, Blurry Face, and they took all that, like, that fame and stuff and put it into an actual genuine piece of art. All right, now we're gonna get to the next track, Morph. Oh. Oh. Oh, his vocals are so good. I don't understand. I just don't understand how he could have gone from Blurry Face to this. Just on a dime. It just like that. I mean, just from the line, "I'm just a ghost," it just feels so much more mature than anything they've ever done.
They'll always try to stop me, that Nicholas Bourbaki. He's got no friends close, but those who know him most know he goes by Nico. He told me I'm a copy. When I hear him mock me, that's almost stopped me.
And I love that there's all this lore stuff in this song, but it honestly doesn't even get in the way of the actual song. Like I said, I'm someone who doesn't really care too much about the lore, but I know some people really do, and like it appeases both sides equally. It appeases the people who do care about the lore, and appeases people like me who don't care about the lore.
Lights, they blink to me, transmitting things to me. Ones and zeros.
Oh my god.
Symphony. Anybody listening? Ones and zeros. Count to infinity. Ones and zeros.
Oh my god. It conveys the emotions of just like shutting down. Oh my god. Oh my god. TwoTuned finally gets a shout out. I really do love Morph. It's again another song that honestly the last 3 songs have been like 10 out of 10s in my eyes. It's just so good. I mean, like you get the whole feeling that he's morphing into someone else. Like he's a ghost. He's like going around and he's like a phantom or something going around changing into other people's bodies and stuff. Like he can be anyone he needs to be around whoever he needs to be. And it's just amazing. I'm probably going to say a lot. That is just amazing. All right, next track is My Blood. It's so good how this song sounds so different, yet so in line with everything else.
When everyone you thought you knew deserts your fight, I'll go with you.
This is one of those songs that's also pretty close to my heart because I always think of my little brother whenever I listen to this song. Like, you know, you just have that person that you do anything for them in the world, like no matter what. I mean, this song just shows that feeling just flawlessly. Oh my god, I'm so glad that Tyler learned how to play the guitar. Oh, his vocals, his falsetto, whatever you want to call it, it's just so amazing.
If there comes a day, people posted up at the end of your driveway. They're calling for your head and they're calling for your name. I'll bomb down on them, I'm coming through.
I love the little roar in the background.
Need a smoke, no, I'll go with you.
Just keep it outside, yeah.
If you find yourself in a lion's den, I'll jump right in and pull my pin and go with you.
That's such a creative way to say that he'd die for you, man. Oh man, again, another song that I absolutely love. It changes the sound enough from like how the sound of the album has been going to keep it interesting while also sounding exactly how you would think the album would need to sound. And also, if you've never watched the music video for this song, go watch it. It like warms my blood how much it makes me feel good. The big hit from the album, Chlorine.
Sipping on straight chlorine, let the vibe slide over me. This beat is a chemical.
If someone came up to you and said, man, this beat is a chemical, that would make no fucking sense. But like when he's saying sipping on straight chlorine, you know, like a chemical dependency, and then he goes and says this beat is a chemical, like this beat is an addiction. Like, or at least maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but that's kind of how it sounds to me.
Loving what I'm tasting. Venom on my tongue, depending at times.
I guess I use the word imagery a lot, but the imagery of someone just sipping straight chlorine and someone going, oh, loving what I'm tasting, man, this venom on my tongue. Oh my god.
Sipping on straight chlorine.
Man, I love the little piano in the background.
I despise you sometimes. I love to hate the fight. And you in my life is like sipping on straight chlorine.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I personally love the switch up and the slow down at the end. Like, I know they made a version where they took this part out, but honestly, I feel like taking this part, any part out of this song, ruins the song. Like, you need the entirety of it. Oh man, there's so many different working parts of this song. I mean, honestly, I am not surprised that this is like the most popular song on the album. I mean, it's got like the most earwarmiest like chorus, you know, sipping on straight chlorine, but it has so many different parts, you know. Like I've heard this song like walking around in a mall and stuff, and that surprises the crap out of me, because none of these songs really sound like they could work on the radio. Well, I mean, I guess that's why there's like a different version of this song that's shorter and doesn't have like all the different parts or whatever. But man, this song is amazing. It's not my favorite song on the album, even though it is the most popular. But again, it's just another highlight on the album, and we're already 5 songs in, and every single song has been a highlight. All right, next song, Smithereens.
You know, I've always been collected, calm and chill. And you know, I never look for conflict for the thrill.
I do like his little wimpy like inflection he has on this song. I'm gonna be honest, I used to absolutely hate this song. This used to be the only song I didn't like on the album, because I thought it was like a stupid little love song. But even though it's another stupid little love song that Tyler loves to put on every album, this is his best one by a long shot. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying it sounds so much more mature. I don't know how many times I can beat this point into whoever's watching this head, but it's just so much more mature. It sounds amazing.
For you, I would get beat to smithereens.
I mean, it's real funny, because you know you have like you have that like idea or that stereotype of like the guy going and beating up all the adversaries for his girl, and instead of Tyler saying like, hey, I'm gonna go beat people up for you, he's like, babe, I'm gonna get obliterated for you. And of course, Josh Stone on the drumming, always bringing his A game.
You know, I'll be in the corner taking notes.
Just the flow of how he says things is amazing.
Got your 6-wire working volts.
Oh.
You know how to do it.
Oh, see, you know, on other albums, the self-referential stuff would be cringy, but this is just cute.
For you, I'd go write a slick song just to show you the world. For you, I know they think it's messed up to sell out for your girl.
Again, just such a cute line. This whole song is just cute. It's like a nice little mellow out from like what we've already been listening to, and it's just great. All right, next song, Neon Gravestones.
What's my problem? Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom, underneath the insane asylum. Keep your wits about you while you got them, cause your wits are first to go while you're problem solving. And my problem, we glorify those even more when they...
I love how disturbed this song sounds. I mean, this song is like a real serious song talking about how we shouldn't glorify the act of suicide. This just feels like the most respectful way he could have made a song like this.
My opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them the highest of praise and hang the banner from a ceiling. Communicating further, engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No.
And it's so cool how he makes this entire song without even saying the word suicide one time, only alluding to it.
That I could use the streams and extra conversations. I could give up and boost up my reputation. I could go out with a bang. They would know my name. They would host and post a celebration.
He's really saying that if he killed himself, that, you know, he could become even more popular than he is. And, you know, he's talking about how that's just not a good thing.
Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day, and you move on to someone else.
Us as viewers, you know, we never really know how people that we enjoy watching or listening to are actually going through. And I love how he's just up in front saying, like, hey, you know, if I ever lose myself, don't mourn a day, just move on. You know, it's sad to think about, but I really do feel like it needs to be said.
I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. Maybe we swap out what it is that we hold so high. Find your grandparents or someone of age. Pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated. Now that should be celebrated.
I mean, I don't think I've really ever heard many other songs talking about how we should go thank our grandparents because, you know, they lived their life so we could have ours, you know? I mean, same with our parents, you know? I mean, that's something like, honestly, that, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, that's not, you know, I don't think on the daily, like, oh man, I'm just so glad that my grandparents are still around. I'm so glad that my parents are still around. I'm so thankful that they're still around, you know? And I think it's just a beautiful thing. This song is beautiful, you know? It may not be my favorite song on the album. It's not, this is probably like the only song that I don't like come back to listen to, but I can respect the hell out of the message. And it's an amazing message. All right, on to the next song, The Hype.
Nice to know my kind will be on my side. I don't believe the hype.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but man, does this song just sound so good. Again, this is kind of like My Blood, where it sounds completely different from the album. It's not dark and gritty like a lot of the album is. It's you know, it's light, it's lighthearted. It's on a lighter note, but it still sounds, you know, mature and like grand like the rest of this album.
But you don't get thick skin without getting burnt.
Always loved that line. It's like, you know, you can't get tougher if you don't go through some challenges. You don't get thick skin without getting burnt. Oh man. Again, with those, you know, those shorter moments that 21 Pilots usually do in a lot of their songs, this just sounds amazing.
No, I don't know which way I'm going.
Oh man.
But
It's just beautiful. And I also really like those little distorted vocals in the background. I forgot where I read, and I forget what they're actually saying, but I think it's like from a video or an interview where, like, it could be from either the Regional at Best or the Vessel Days, and they're just talking about, like, how they make their music and stuff, and they, like, you know, put them in the background. I forget what they're actually saying, though.
No, I don't know which way I'm going. But I can hear my way around. I can hear my way around.
Oh, man. Nice, intense, loud vocals. And then just paired up right with these short, somber, just like wimpy lyrics. And then it just goes right back in to the chorus and stuff. And it's amazing. Man, oh, I love the instruments in this song, dude. It's like, you know, you don't have to go with the flow. You don't have to like everything else everyone else likes, you know? I feel like I could say this for every single song, but it's just the way that they say the message, they relay the message. It's just so good. It's just so good. All right, next song, Nico and the Niners. You know, probably the most lore-heavy song in here, and it still sounds amazing. Man. What is that, ukulele probably? Because Tyler really loves his ukulele. Man. Oh wow, the lyrics actually have what they're saying. So it's like reverse lyrics. So like, hang on. We denounce vialism. You will leave Dima and head true east. We are Banditos.
East is up.
Oh.
When I hear this on the low, East is up. I'm careless
Like, you know, they could have gone any direction with this song to make it sound as good as it does, and I feel like this was the exact, like, I don't think anyone expected them to go this way with their music, and it's just beautiful.
I'm heavy, my jumpsuit is.
Oh, there's Jumpsuit.
I'm lighter when I'm lower. I'm higher when I'm heavy. Oh.
I love how when he says lower and higher, his voice goes lower and higher.
I'm heavy,
Jumpsuit is on
steady,
lighter when I'm
lower,
higher when I'm
heavy.
low.
These weird ass vocals for these weird ass lyrics, it just sounds so great.
What I say when I wanna be enough? What a beautiful day for I'm making a break for it. We'll find a way to pay for it. Maybe from all the money we made, raise a blaze stores, paint a race horse, and force a sponsor and start a concert, a complete diversion. Start a mob, but you can be quite certain we'll win, but not everyone will get out. No, no. We'll win, but not everyone will get out. No, no. We'll win, but not everyone will get out. East is up.
Oh my god, even the rap, it's kind of awkward, but it just works so well within the song. Oh my god, they bring everything together at the end like they always do. Man, it just sounds so good. What else can I say? I mean, this was truly a highlight. I think this was one of the first singles that came out, and it just blew me away because, of course, coming off of Blurryface, I would have never guessed that the band that made Blurryface made this album. I'm gonna be honest, if this album never came out, I probably wouldn't even be a fan of 21 Pilots anymore. They probably would have been a band that I have a lot of nostalgia for. Like, if they ended with Blurryface, they would just be that weird pop band that made a lot of weird, funky music that I have a lot of nostalgia for. This album just brought me back into being just an actual fan of them. Next, we got Cut My Lip.
I'll keep on trying. Might as well. Though I am bruised, face of contusions. No, I'll keep moving.
It sounds so good.
Pressed around the rim, drink it anyway.
I cut my lip. Oh,
I'm going back.
it's so good.
I don't mind at all. Lean on my pride. Lean on my pride. I'm a lion. I don't mind at all. Lean on my pride. Lean on my pride.
I don't know if it's me, but he just sounds like an old granny. Like, it's not bad. Like, I'm not trying to make fun of his vocals, but every single time I hear this part of the song, I just think of an old granny going, lean on my pride, lean on my pride, I'm a lion.
Pressed around the though I am bruised, face of contusions. No, I'll keep moving. No, I'll keep moving. Pressed around the rim, drink it anyway. I cut my lip. Isn't what I want. Honey's on my tongue.
Dude, they didn't have to go this hard on this funky little song, but they did. Oh man, Granny Tyler's back, and he's back at it. I mean, honestly, all I really can say is this song is just a vibe. I don't really know what this song is about. I mean, it could be about, like, you know, doing stuff that harms you. Like, you know, there's rust around the rim, he's drinking it anyway, he cut his lip, he didn't want to, but you know, dude, the beat is just so good. I watched Fantano's review, and he said he didn't like it. Like, this was one of his, like, the low points because it sounded like it had reggae influence, and he didn't like that. And I'm just like, dude, you're insane. It just sounds so good. Like, why are you letting it, because it's reggae-esque, why are you letting that get in the way of your enjoyment of it? Next song is Bandito.
I could take the high road, but I know that I'm going low.
Again, another thing was like, I can take, he's like, I can take the high road, but I know that I'm going low. You know, going with that high-low thing.
This is the song we make.
Honestly, reading the lyrics now, I always thought he said this is the sun we make, not the sound.
I could take the high road, but I know that I'm going.
Oh, the little extra vocals in the background just it just brings it out so great.
In city, I feel my spirit is contained. Like neon, inside the glass, they form my brain.
Again, you can hear like Tyler and like a little like gritty little bit crust Tyler in the background. It sounds so much better.
The softest echo could be enough for me to make it through.
Oh, dude, it's like he's speaking directly to the fans. Like I imagine him singing this live and everyone in the crowd singing it back to him. That just warms my heart. All the reverse stuff sounds so good. I don't even know what Salo Felina means, but whatever he's saying, it's so pretty.
I created this world to feel some control. Destroy it if I want.
That's just so cool. It's like he did make this world, the whole Dima, the whole blurry face, the whole whatever. And you know, he this is solely his, and he has the complete control to break it if he wants, and maybe not actually destroy the albums, but like, you know, just stop doing it. You know, just like, you know, like I don't want to do this anymore. He could completely stop it. Every little part being added together. They always do this. They always do this with their songs, where they're just bringing all these little things together to make it whole, and it sounds so good. Oh man, it ends beautifully, dude, with that synth or whatever. Ooh. This Bandito used to be a song that like I didn't hate, but it used to be like a real low point. Ever since Overcompensate came out and had like the Salo Felina line, like I heard that and like I was like, man, maybe I should go back and listen to Bandito, and then I fell in love with this track like again, like, you know, like I've been hearing it for the first time, so like for all these years. On to the song about writer's block, Pet Cheetah. Ooh. Oh man. Man. Oh, why does this have to be so good?
So I'll take this beat, I should delete to exercise.
Man, I mean, he's putting it all on the table like this. This is just like a little exercise for him. And honestly, with context, this should probably sound like the worst song on the album, but it's like one of the best. It's just such a groove.
I wanna stop time. I'll sit here till I find the problem.
Man, it's like he's just gonna sit here until he can make up with something. And if Pet Cheetah was what he made when he couldn't think of anything else, I'm so glad that he had writer's block.
I've got a pet cheetah down in my basement. I've raised him and paid them and named him Jason Statham. I've trained him to make me these beats. Now my pet cheetah's quicker and astuter than on his feet. I'ma get mine and get going. I'm showing my faces in decent places. I'm going tiptoeing. I'll stay in my room. My house is the one where the vultures are perched on the roof. Get behind me, I'll bet this nepotistic mindset will help us get ours as we're growing. This could mean so much to this dude, it can make him afraid of his music and be scared to death he could lose it. No, I can feel pressure start to possess my mind. So I'll take this beat, I should delete to exercise.
It's a song about Tyler's pet cheetah that he keeps in his basement that he named Jason Statham, who can make beats faster than it can run. And it's like an allegory for like his creativity when making music or something. I don't know. I don't care. Sounds great. It just sounds so good. Second to last song, Legend. Yeah, another one of those songs that doesn't sound like it should be in the album, but it fits so well. If I remember correctly, this song is directed to his late grandpa, who unfortunately passed away before he could, make this song. Oh man, that's so sweet.
I'm sorry I did not visit, did not know how to take it, when your eyes did not know me like I know you.
Oh man, just thinking of knowing someone that you've known your whole life and they don't even recognize you. Oh man, I've been fortunate enough that I haven't gone through that in my life yet, but that's something that scares me, knowing one day that I could go, up to my Mimi and she doesn't even know who I am anymore.
Then the day that it happened, I recorded this last bit. I look forward to having a lunch with you again.
Again, this song is just so sweet. It's so sweet. For a simple little song that he made for his grandfather who passed away. I mean, what do you think I'm gonna say? It's great, it's sweet, it's beautiful, it's everything. It's everything. And it fits so well within the album. I don't know. Alright, now finally to the closer of the album, Leave the City.
I'm tired of tending to this fire. I've used up all I've collected. I have cinched my hands.
After 4 studio albums, putting his heart and soul into all these albums, to varying degrees. I mean, yeah, I can see what he means. Like, I'm tired of tending to this fire.
They know that it's almost over.
Feels like he's talking to us, like he's just saying, like, this is the closing of the album. It's almost over. It's almost over. There's not gonna be any more songs after this for a long while.
Burning is so low, it's concerned.
I love the drumming.
They know that it's almost over.
Oh my god. So beautiful. I know I usually make fun of him saying like la di da da or the ooh ooh oohs, but right here, man, it's just so beautiful. Oh man, that line is so beautiful. Oh. Man. Oh, they just keep adding more and more.
Change of pace, couldn't take the pace of change, moving hastily. But this year, though I'm far from home, entrenched, I'm not alone. These faces facing me, they know. They know what I mean.
It as beautifully as this album started is as beautifully as it ended. Oh my god, dude. That was an experience. I I find it hard to call this thing just an album. This thing is an absolute experience. I can't fathom how they went from Blurry Face to Trench. It is such a humongous change. Such a beautiful change that I don't think anyone expected. Like, no one expected this from them. You know, they were just this little pop duo that made pop songs and stuff, and you know, everyone knew them because of Stressed Out, Heathens, and Ride. And then they come here and, you know, make their magnum opus and then just dip out for a bit. It's just, oh my god. There really is no dull moment. There really is no dull moment. I mean, even with the dull moments, they're spaced out enough where they don't really get in the way. I mean, there are songs that I tend not to come back to. I mean, there are a few songs that, you know, I sometimes skip. Like, you know, I can't say that every single song is perfect, but the album as a whole is almost flawless. You know, I feel like the only song that I feel like that would really be holding this album from being a 10 is Neon Gravestones, just because, if I'm being honest, it's kind of like a mood killer. Like I said, I respect and I love the message, but like when you're going and listening to this album as a whole, like Neon Gravestones is like the only one that really just kind of like I don't know, just kind of ruins the mood. It kind of puts you down. Not like it's putting you down, but it's just like, I don't know, at least for me, you know, I usually always skip Neon Gravestones. And like Smithereens is really cute, but you know, compared to the rest of the songs, you know, it can be a little lacking at times. Like, I think I have to be in the mood to listen to Smithereens. I think if I was to give it the fairest score I could, I think I would have to give it a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. It's just right there. There were a couple things that, you know, personally I would have changed how they did some things, or maybe, but you know, I'm not the artist. That's why I'm the guy listening and reacting to it on YouTube. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. But it really is just so profound how much better this album is compared to the rest of their discography. It's like all their other albums are on little hills, and Trench is just sitting up there on the mountain with its middle fingers out and it's pissing in the wind. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Go down in the comments and tell me what you think about what I thought about this album, and go leave a comment about any other artists you'd like to see me review and react to. And as always, I hope you have a good day, a good night, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.